Hello guys, class 6. Class 6, as you know that I'm your science teacher Rashid from LPM school, Gola Bazaar. We'll, well, we'll have to just study about the different type of separation of a solid and solid mixture. So what are these solid and solid mixture? Here are the different type of a method being used. First one is hand picking. Hand picking is a practice of separating the mixture from one to another, that is a solid from solid, which using as a manual, that means by hand. There is some impurities that is found in our grains, in our pulses, rice, whatever it is you have seen in your houses. This practice has been going through. Why? Because when there is a impurities find out, so it will have to remove from the rice or rice pulses or wheat, etc. So this one might be there is just some small chunks like rocks and the concrete, whatever it is. This has to be removed. Next one is stones might be there. So this is being removed by our hand, so it is called as hand picking. Here is second one is known as pressing. Threshing is the mode of separation in which the separation are removed. Grains are separated from chops or stalk. How it will be doing? How it will acting? This will be act on the process by when the fully mature crops. This will have to remove. This will having the grains on its top and the rest of the other as a chalk or the stalk. They will have to removed by either beating itself by the hand, or either be it is used for a thresher, or you can say the machines, or by the tractors. Nowadays it is a very large content in a broad level. You have seen there is a threshing cultivator as a combined machine, which is used for a very larger extent. Mode of a threshing, how it will be method of threshing, how it will be done: when the stalks are beaten to the grain seeds. Next is another method is to pull the stalk through a saw together, resembling a comb that is placed over box to catch the separated grains. Next one is the harvested crop is spread on the ground and bullocks are allowed to make work over them and again, and then in that manner the grains are separated. Nowadays farmers using threshing by machine and tractors crushing leaves and the stems of the crops is into smaller pieces. Next is winnowing. What is the winnowing? Winnowing is the method of separating the lighter substance from a heavier ones by using the help of a wind. How it can takes place? You can see separation of a substances may take place. This is the process of a separation by which the separating lighter material as a lighter material from the heavier one, or it can also be used at higher places when there is amount of a grains which has to be allowed to grow down, allowed to make down, and there is air separated, make it air separated, and then there is things it can be used as the mixture from the grains. And sieving or sifting, you can say sieving or sifting. Sieve karna या sift karna, that is, sieving is used to separate the substances having different sizes by the processing them into a sieve. As you know, this can be used for removing the impurities from the pure one. So it is also the process by which the separates having has to be separated. Substance has to be separated by using this method of their different sizes. So the separations that can be takes place, as you know, the bran from the flour, देखा होगा आपने आटे से भूसी को निकालते हुए, ये कहलाता है सीविंग. नेक्स्ट इसका एक और देख लेते हैं, मैग्नेटिक सेपरेशन. Magnetic separation, you can see, is very important, are the common sources through which the magnetic separation can be done. The separation of the substances in which a lot of iron that are found in all around, so this will have to removed by using the magnets. Assume if there is a lot of material found around us in a crab form, or in a you can say the rubbish, in which if there is something made up of iron, or might be other than the iron, that means they has to be attracted toward the magnet. So the magnet will just different or separate these material from the crabs or from the surrounding rubbish. So there is the medium through which the magnetic material just separated by using the magnetic separation, in which only the magnetic substance can be separate. Why? Because the magnet is allowed to separate by just attracting these things towards it, and by this way the magnetic substance will attract towards the magnet, and this one is called as the magnetic separation. Now the second is separation of a solid from the liquid. There is another medium by the mixture can be separated by using the different mode of separation, in which the separation of solid from the liquid, the method is sedimentation, decantation, decantation, sedimentation, decantation, loading and filtration. Loading and filtration. What are these terms? These terms are given. The sedimentation. Sedimentation is the process or is the method of separating the two components in such a way that the heavier substance settle down. That is called sedimentation. Okay, we'll continue this.